Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg testifies before the House Energy and Commerce Committee in the Rayburn House Office Building on Capitol Hill April 11, 2018 in Washington, D.C. Chip Simotovilla, Getty Images. The past decade has been tumultuous for American businesses, with financial industry scandals and a bailout of the auto industry, but the industry federal lawmakers talked the most about was tech. It's another indicator of technology's power and influence that a new analysis shows tech companies topped congressional mentions of Fortune 100 companies in the past decade. But tech also is on politicians' lips because the industry is facing the growing possibility of increased regulation. For example, for the Fortune 100 tech companies most mentioned by lawmakers, Facebook takes the crown with more than 14,000 mentions, or more than half of all mentions of tech companies, and more than the entire second most mentioned industry. Facebook's mentions skyrocketed recently, as it was scrutinized over its Cambridge Analytica privacy scandal, and CEO Mark Zuckerberg was called to testify before both houses of Congress in April. The social media giant was mentioned by more than 94% of the current members of Congress, according to the analysis. Cambridge Analytica, a political data mining firm, was able to access the information of up to 87 million Facebook users without their permission. That scandal sparked some legislative efforts to better protect online users' privacy, including in California, which in June passed a bill that, among other things, calls for companies to disclose what user data they're collecting. Ad Choice Advertising and Red, invented by Teads Quorum, a Washington, D.C.-based software company, looked at a decade's worth of press releases, floor statements, email newsletters and social media posts from June 2008 to June 2018 by current and former members of Congress. It found 26,609 mentions of tech companies during that time. Google, together with its parent company Alphabet, came in second behind Facebook in mentions, with 5,948. The most mentions of the Mountain View company came in 2013, when news of the National Security Agency's PRISM spying program first came out. Reports indicated that the government was using online information collected by Google and other tech companies to spy on foreign terror suspects and vacuuming up Americans' data in the process, and then again this past February, amid talk of tax reform. Apple was number 6 on the list, with 2,281 mentions. Lawmakers talked most about the iPhone maker in February 2016, amid the investigation of the San Bernardino terrorist attack and Apple's refusal to help the Federal Bureau of Investigation get into one of the shooter's iPhones, and then again earlier this year, in relation to tax reform. Get tech news in your inbox weekday mornings. Sign up for the free Good Morning Silicon Valley newsletter. Broken down by party, the Democratic and Republican lawmakers' mentions of Facebook, Alphabet and Apple, and of Amazon, have been roughly equal. These tech companies all face scrutiny over taxes, privacy, security and consumer rights. As for other industries, remember the outrage over AIG bonuses and Wells Fargo's bogus accounts scandal. The financial services industry was second in congressional mentions, with 13,577. Other oft-mentioned industries, in order, include the auto industry, retail, aerospace and defense, healthcare, transportation and telecommunications. Sponsored content. Amazon and the changing shopping experience by the retailing behemoth Amazon continues to dominate the world of online retail, and in doing so, it's transformed the way we shop and buy. But you might also like PM's office guards stole UMNO election funds, Najib print edition. Bangladesh shuts down mobile internet to tackle teen Straits Times meet the all-new powerful Galaxy Note 9. Samsung Galaxy Note 9 finally. Financial planning. Your life, your way. Finally, quick weekend getaways from Singapore. HL Assurance secret spots to visit in Taiwan. HL Assurance San Jose, suit filed in police shooting of unarmed man. MercuryNews.com. Caitlyn Jenner, drama and mystery blonde rushed to the MercuryNews.com Southwest Airlines new policy on emotional support. MercuryNews.com Ask Amy, I cheated with his best friend and now I'm pregnant. California fires. Videos show how far biggest fires have spread each day. 33-year-old man dies after crashing into road barrier in Tampines Straits Times home brewing with SolidWorks at SolidWorks Blade 360 Drone Records HD. Movies fits into your pocket.